Hi there, karibu tukuze matunda and welcome back to this channel. We are in Naivasha and I want to quickly speak about some of the experiments that I do run. And if you notice, in most of my videos I do mention dates. So here is a practical example of a avocado seedling that we planted a year ago. When we started this orchard, that was sometimes in April of the year 2021, we did plant this tree, and it has surprised us because at exactly 14 months it has started bearing fruits, and you can see the flowering has kicked in. And you know, these are some of the things that you have to see for yourself. The tree is around it's around 4 feet tall. You can see the stem. That is the stem, and you can see it has quite a number of branches. But now what surprised us was that besides planting this particular one, we did also plant some other seedlings. And in this field we also have some papayas, and we also have a bit of tree tomatoes and of course passion. The first one to mature, of course, was the passion. At around 6 months we had started harvesting them, followed by the tree tomatoes at around the 10th 11th month there. And now we have avocados, which we thought would take maybe 2 years or so before we can enjoy the fruits. And with the kind of flowering that we are seeing, this tree will give us fruit. So we planted a number, and I'll also, but we've noted this particular one has gone ahead of the others, right? We take a closer look. There's a pipe, so we've been irrigating it, and of course fertilizing it like we do with all the other trees here. But what has surprised me is the rate at which the flowering has set in, because at no any one time I thought we could see an avocado tree flowering at 14 months. So there was nothing planted in this orchard before April of last year. So anything that you see around here has been growing from that time up to today, and that is the interesting bit. I think the other thing that I would also want to mention is that Naivasha can be quite dry, and we've noted that with more irrigation, without a doubt, you will, as long as you irrigate your plants, things tend to grow very fast, and you're not surprised. It's been very hot, but we are lucky to have a consistent supply of water, and we've been irrigating our plants maybe thrice every week, a bit of mulch here and there. And so we'll be following closely to just see how this tree is going to turn out. So besides this particular one, we had planted a bit of purpose here. That's a tree tomato we've just harvested. It still has a lot of fruits loading. I also grow tree tomatoes. And here is the other one that was planted on the same day, and you can see this has a lot of green flash, but there are signs of fruit setting in, flower setting in, but it's yet to bloom like the other one. And if you take a closer look here, you can see the stem is equally very well established, branching and all that. This is yet to give us flowers. That's why I told you it's very interesting. Then we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees, and let me show you the other one. Yeah, and this is another tree. This is barely 2 months from the time I planted. It's a Maya lemon. You can see it's flowering. I'll come to remove some of the flowers because I mean it's pointless to just have such a small tree with a lot of flowers. So here is the other tree, planted the same date, and notice the difference. This one has equally bloomed, a lot of flowers here and there, and yeah, see the stem, very strong. Some mulch there, and that's why I keep on saying these trees keep on surprising us. So two out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees have a lot of flowers, all planted the same day. So I'll keep you posted, and next time I'll give you the exact dates as to when the fruits will form and all that, because it's by doing this that we get to understand how these trees behave in different weather patterns. You can check out Naivasha. Naivasha is in the floor. It's on the floor of the Rift Valley. Behind me, at the background there, is the famous Lake Naivasha. This is a residential estate, so that's why you're seeing some beautiful homes coming up. But we've chosen to grow fruits here. So this is one example, just to show that these trees respond differently in different regions. So we do have older trees than this in our other orchard in Tumaini, and they had to show any sign of flowering or fruiting, yet we have given them the same care. And by then, not to forget that this tree is also recovering from some very heavy hailstones. We did receive some very heavy rains accompanied by hailstones the other day, and we are just surprised. We are surprised by a ton of events, and without a doubt we will have plenty of avocados in the near future. So thank you so much, and thank you for the feedback and update. Feel free to visit us and see the work that we do in Naivasha, and thank you so much for the support this far. Asante, bye.